would actually really like it if you would tell me where this, different fetish comes from, because, it is really very, very, a very accurate description of what it is that you like. So, was there a specific situation that, made you have these feelings for the music and, the things with the nose, or where does it come from? Can you tell us more about that? So, you have been opening up about your food fetish to that girlfriend before this situation, or was it just a lucky moment for you where she did this out of the blue? All right, so you could talk to your girlfriend about having a food fetish, and then you were surprised by this experience. Do you think that the surprising part also made this so special to you? Well, and that was the reason that you were listening to that song in the first place, or did this special feeling for the song evolve after this experience? Are you happy about the fact that, something got added on to your food fetish by this experience? Yes, it sounds like that too, and it sounds like something you really have accepted. You have accepted your fetish completely, and you understand what your fetishes are and why they are, or why the elephant thing is that special to you. But also, you just totally understand your own food fetish, and you know what it is that you love, and you seem to feel at peace with that, and you feel actually happy about having these fetishes. Earlier you said you were very embarrassed about the fetishes before you talked to other people about it. Did you, were you happy about having these fetishes before you talked about people, before you got to understand that you didn't have to feel ashamed about it? But feeling like you are weird is, it is probably not nice to feel like that, but did you mind the fetishes then, or did you just think, it's weird, but it's me, so let's just enjoy it? Well, I'm just trying to explain what I want to say, but if you have better words for it, please don't hesitate to describe what it is that you feel or felt. All right, so it sounds like you have always been happy to have your fetishes, so you have always thought that it is a good thing to have them. They were not a burden to you. Is that true? Is that right? Well, I'm really glad about that because, well, sometimes because of not being able to talk about the fetishes or because of the shame, people can really start to see the fetish as a burden and not as something to enjoy anymore. And especially with a food fetish, it is really, well, something that doesn't hurt anyone or doesn't cause any harm in any kind if you, well, only enjoy it together with people that consent to your enjoying it. But then there really is nothing to be ashamed about, I think. So I'm really glad for you that you have always been able to enjoy your fetishes and that you can now also feel more normal about it. And I also want to say that I am really glad that you're able to talk about it on here. Do you think opening up about your fetishes on here will have some effect on your feelings about it too? And could you tell what kind of change you're expecting? So do you feel any different now that we are having this conversation? So you are happy about the way this conversation went because it is my first time I'm doing this. And, well, of course, the typing and the talking combination is kind of feels a bit less, I can't find the word. It feels a bit more tense because the situation is so, well, it's not just a fluent conversation. We always have to wait for a little bit, but I really don't mind about that. I just wanted to ask you if you mind about it. Okay, well then I am glad too. And I asked you a lot of questions now. I am actually quite interested. Does this fetish affect you in the relationships you have or you have had with women? So did it affect the choice of a woman? Did you find out about her being open to the fetish before you would start a relationship with somebody? Or, well, how would you describe it would have affected relationships or finding new relationships, or maybe also already in a relationship? Did it change something when you told a girlfriend about this? So I'm just interested in this subject because I think a lot of people might have profit if they read or hear what you tell them, what your answer to these questions is, because you seem so happy with the way you are living with your fetishes. But if you don't want to answer the question, of course it is your own choice and it is fine with me, whatever you decide. Well, I think it's really brave of you to just open up about it to a girlfriend and, well, let her experience what it feels like, to give her a chance to, well, even change her mind about whether it's weird or whether it isn't. And I am really happy for you that you have had such nice experiences. And I also think that it is something that, well, a lot of women could enjoy if they are open to try something new.